So look, put that thumbnail up, please, Andy, because I hope you guys got.
Yeah, Don, you said it. Trump looks mighty comfortable down there.
I mean, what in the Lovefest bromance broke back Oval Office was going on today?
I see power. Trump recognizes real power, and he's submissive when the real man shows up. That's good.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, Andy, you can take it now. I mean, yes, thank you. Right. And so, the thing is that Donald Trump, he likes a shiny new thing. I'm not being disparaging, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
he
no,
likes
you're
the
100%.
new thing. He wants to be part of. I'm not trying to be disparaging to Mamdani, but I'm saying Mamdani's like new. He's fresh. He's a thing now, right? He's become, and so he likes that, and he likes anybody who he wants to be like. And smart people to him are fascinating because he's not that smart.
And one more thing.
He has a lizard brain about politics or whatever.
One more, he wants to be able to claim some part of your victory. So if you win, he wants to be able to say, just like I predicted, if you have any semblance of power, he wants to be able to say it's his responsibility. He gave you that. He's very childlike in that way, where if you go, oh, well, this is the winning card, he goes, I picked that one. You go, no, you did. You go, yes, I did. Yeah. He's very much a baby in that aspect. And Zohran knew, oh, go to DC. But guess what? Trump doesn't understand that everyone is going to go straight to Zohran in this moment. They're not going to really respect Trump because you said it. Zohran's new. He's shiny. He's part of the new news cycle. He's part of the new story. I would say Zohran has a bit more capital in this than Trump because Zohran is promising to change New York. Trump's kind of on the descent. He's got all these Epstein stuff he's got to deal with. Zohran, he's got much more interesting angles from a news standpoint.
Following months of trading insults, Trump offers Zohran Mamdani nothing but praise after their first meeting. Before we show you the Glaze Fest.
That's how a lot of bullies are, though. You just got to show up at their house. Show up at their house. They go, I didn't say nothing.
Right?
Yeah.
Why are you at my house? I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing about you, man. I don't have a problem with you.
Donald Trump is 79. A 33-year-old showed up and said, you been talking shit? He said, no, I ain't say nothing.
That's what happens. That anytime you see a bully out or whatever, and they're like, we can step outside. That's happened to me. I'm like, okay. I say, let's go, or we can do it right here. No, step outside. And I'm like, okay, let's go outside. Yeah. And I ain't got time for that. I'm like,
In the words of the kids, he's like, take me through there. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
So what was I going to say? So to Donald Trump, as you said, he likes the new thing. He wants to be a part of it. But they had been, going back and forth forever, not forever, but during the whole political process, the election, and boom, goes to the Oval Office. Donald Trump looks at him like it's the new Bubba.
Subject to what policies are being said. We had a meeting today that actually surprised me. He wants to see no crime. He wants to see housing being built. He wants to see rents coming down, all things that I agree with. Now, we may disagree how we get there, the rent coming down. I think one of the things I really gleaned very much today, he'd like to see him come down, ideally, by building a lot of additional housing. Yeah. That's the ultimate way. He agrees with that, and so do I. But if I read the newspapers and the stories, I don't hear that. But I heard him say it today, and I think that's a very positive step. No, I don't expect. I expect to be helping him, not hurting him. A big help, because I want New York City to be great. Look, I love New York City. It's where I come from. I spent a lot of years there. Now I'm right here. We took a big setback with the mayor that we had, Dave de Blasio. I thought it was a tremendous setback for the city. I think this mayor can do some things that are going to be really great.
Mr. President,
okay, he didn't know that Zohran Mamdani wanted rents lowered and more house. Where is he just been watching Fox News? What is going on here?
Don, there's so much he doesn't know. We have to remember, he's a baby. He lacks any object permanence. What he agrees with whoever he talked to last. He just got done talking to Mayor-elect Mamdani. He went, I actually agree. Oh my goodness. I want more housing. I want lower rent. I want less crime. He's so easy to trick. It's how Putin tricks him. It's how everyone around the globe comes to the White House. They curry just that much favor, and then he agrees with them. He just did it with Saudi Arabia. MBS said, I'm sorry for 9/11 or whatever. Anyway, what's up?
But you know what I would have said right there when he's like, I was surprised he didn't do whatever. And I would have turned right to him and looked at him and said, because I'm a messy, you know what? I am. I can be. But very dignified. And I would say, well, Mr. President, why didn't you endorse me?
Yes. I think that it's so telling because now Fox News and Newsmax, they kind of put themselves between a rock and a hard place. They have to praise Trump while Trump was also praising Mamdani, or else their viewers are going to get confused. Because hyper conservatives, they should be going, oh no, Trump just said praise Allah. Oh no, Trump is okay with this socialist Islamic mayor. But they have to approve of everything he does. So now they kind of put themselves in a place where if he is okay with Mayor-elect Mamdani, they also have to be. And not for nothing, they all want to live in New York. They all want to live in New York. They all want to be New York famous. They're still doing the 5. They're still doing Jesse Waters in New York. Move it to, Booty Scratch, Alabama, if you like, flyover states so much. Is that not true?
Did you just say Booty Scratch, Alabama?
You ain't never been to, it's right off I-65. You ain't been to Booty Scratch?
It's off of I-10.
It's down there by Auburn. Booty Scratch, Alabama.
You have the one. Give me the one. Trump, after being called Habibi,
that's
won.
all he needs. Yeah, Trump just needs to get a little. He needs to taste just how good shawarma can be, and he gonna be completely. Trump gonna be praying 5 times a day.
He's gonna have a prayer rug in the Oval Office.
Prayer rug in the Oval Office. He's gonna be respecting the 5 pillars of Islam. He gonna take a Hajj. He might go to Mecca.
Mamdani was asked about calling Donald Trump a fascist in the Oval Office. Now, watch this very interesting interaction.
I want to ask the mayor-elect about a House resolution just passed overwhelmingly to condemn socialism, including with 86 Democrats, all of House Dem leadership, and the minority leader, Hakeem Jeffries, despite his endorsement of you. What's your reaction to that?
I have to be honest with you, I focused very little on resolutions. Frankly, I've been focusing...
Condemn socialism.
I understand. I think the focus is on the work at hand. I can tell you I am someone who is a democratic socialist. I've been very open about that. And I know there might be differences about ideology, but the place of agreement is the work that needs to be done to make New York City affordable. That's what I look forward to.
And I want to clarify your answer to Stephen Nelson. He asked about your comment calling the president a fascist. And your answer was, both President Trump and I have been clear about our positions and our views. Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
It's easy. I love you.
God, he said, I don't care what you said about me. Also, Don, this is a very important video for people to understand when it comes to Trump's ideology. Everything to Trump is still TV. It's still wrestling kayfabe. It's still character work. So if he says Mamdani is a socialist, to him it's just like a fun insult to get people on his side. And in the same vein, if Mamdani, Mayor-elect Mamdani, has said he's a fascist, to Donald Trump, it's not, oh, you didn't really insult me. These are just characters. We're still kind of playing within this world of wrestling and TV. That's why he wasn't offended. And it's so odd that people thought he was going to like really take it to heart. None of this means that much to Donald Trump because this whole thing is TV to him. It's kayfabe to him. It's bravado. It's talking a little shit. Ooh, girl, it's kikiing. It's girl, girl, we love each other. We know. It's when the Drag Race girls go to Untucked and argue a little bit. It is
Untucked.
Yes, Untucked. Donald.
If you know, you know.
If Donald Trump wasn't so evil, and if the kind of Republican powers that be weren't so anti-LGBTQ, I guarantee he would be a guest judge on Drag Race. If this thing wasn't so anti-queer, if he could get away with being on TV in a place that could possibly get him an Emmy, you know he would do it.
This is in the Oval Office again. Zohran Mamdani being pressed on Donald Trump on calling Donald Trump a despot. Watch.
It sounds like you had a productive discussion, but just days ago you referred to President Trump as a despot who betrayed the country. You said you would be his worst nightmare and accused him of having a fascist agenda. Are you planning to retract any of these remarks in order to improve your relationship?
I think both President Trump and I, we are very clear about our positions and our views, and what I really appreciate about the president is that the meeting that we had focused not on places of disagreement, which there are many, and also focused on the shared purpose that we have in serving New Yorkers. And frankly, that is something that could transform the lives of the 8.5 million people who are currently struggling under a cost of living crisis, with 1 in 4 living in poverty. And the meeting came back again and again to what it could look like to lift those New Yorkers out of struggle and start to deliver them a city that they could do more than just struggle to afford it, but actually start to live in it.
And I've been called much worse than a despot, so it's not that insulting. Maybe I think he'll change his mind after we get to working together. Yes, please.
We have to also celebrate just how good 33-year-old mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani is at this. He is so savvy. He's doing everything that people said young progressive Democratic candidates couldn't do, and he's doing it when he's just in charge of a city. If we have these kind of people in Congress, these kind of minds in the Senate, there is hope. And we have to celebrate just how good of a job he's doing at staying on message and not falling for the bullshit. I'm impressed. I'm very much impressed.
I'm impressed how he brings everything back to affordability.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
And like Donald Trump said, affordability, we've never heard of it until this year. It's a lot of people are saying affordability. And if you figure out how to judo their language, if you can take all the momentum they give you, flip it and make it into a victory for yourself, Donald Trump knows not to come out against affordability. He knows not to come out against making sure New Yorkers feel safe. He also understands that this is the only thing that can make him look normal. He wants so badly to be relatable that if Zohran is this relatable to all these people, of course he's going to cozy up to this cool young brown man. He goes, I'm cool, I'm hip, I love brown people. Well, I always have. Who said anything different?
Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a show. We're live every weekday at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Time, with new clips dropping at 2 p. and 8 p. And if you want even more Don Lemon Show content, join the Lemon community. Members get exclusive posts, behind-the-scenes videos, and live chats just for you. So hit the join button or visit our channel page to sign up. Thanks again for all your love and your support, and I'll see you next time.